Good day, adventurers. We are Imaginary Paradise, a D&D group here to share some good times and good stories among friends. It's nice to have you join our table. And now, welcome to the fantastical land of Azera. Thank you for joining us again. I am your darling Dungeon Master Malloy, and I'm joined by my wonderful players, Andrew, also sometimes Taco.
We are now up to 2 weeks in the basement. Please help. Please. Please help.
Yeah, big break between recordings. I did feed them kind of this time. Chris,
I want some pizza.
you know, I actually have some right beside me. I'll give you a slice or two. And Sheldon.
I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here.
At least there's a little bit of light coming in. I took off the blackout panel from the dungeon window. Anyway, last time, our heroes got some much needed relaxation. Aegis' father finally woke up, but unfortunately had a grim message of destruction of the Fey realm before falling back asleep. Yves Kasha decided to stay and make sure everything was still alright for a little bit. Martha, however, woke up from her cursed slumber and delivered a somber but hopeful message from someone in Eldridge's past. After speaking more with Aegis' father and Martha, they learned of some electrum gates to get to different realms. And then they set off to head to the Ebon Woods as per their letter from a mysterious EE, who they found to be known as Elias Everbreeze, a albino Avariel / golden raccoon who defends the Ebon Woods. One lore dump and alliance later, Elias and the rest of the party bravely jumped into a glowing light to address the attacking orcs before they knew what hit them. And we return as you guys have jumped through the light. You feel yourselves being transported at what feels like Mach speed, faster than you've ever felt yourself go before. Just almost miles of land just swiping before your eyes as you appear on the other side of another tree with that glowing light before it seals up. Before you see a group of about 20 orcs in the distance, all looking very armed to the teeth and somewhat ravenous. About 4 of them are holding these huge metal chains around what looks like a 9-foot tall boar that seems to be almost skin radiating a mixture of like coal and obsidian, but also a fire rages out at the same time from it. Almost magmic, almost seemingly sort of like magma looking as well. And then Elias looks at you. You guys handle the flaming beast. I'll take care of the orcs. Me and the kits got this. And you see as he is riding atop of Bear Tolomeo, as you guys named, as he heads towards the orcs, as this boar seems to let loose from the orcs and start charging towards you guys, lighting some trees on fire as it goes by. And I would like you to roll initiative.
I take to the sky.
Best initiative of this campaign, I got a 17. That may have been the first time I broke 10.
I was expecting a fucking 20 or something, and he said 17.
Nat 20.
Not 20 as well.
What the fuck?
More like the worst initiative of this round.
This is
Fuck
literally
you.
bullshit.
Hey, we appreciate you calling it out for us, though.
Fuck this. This game sucks.
Rigged, I say.
Cries.
All right, so which one of you two wants to go first?
Well, I got a nat 20 plus 2, so that's 22. So
Oh, then Sheldon. I think Sheldon's a dex-based fighter, right?
Yeah, I have
So-
24.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If he'd like to go first, though, I'm all for it.
no, you can go first. I think you like to get hit.
All right, which trees are on fire?
The one's directly behind it.
Got you.
So like the much bigger one you see to its backside.
Wait, it's only
Echo.
one? That means it must be strong.
It is a 9-foot tall
9-foot
flaming
boar.
obsidian boar.
Did you think it was weak? Based on the description you just heard.
I guess I need to get better.
No, man, I was just gonna intimidate it.
Duh, it pisses its pants.
And it doesn't even have pants.
Haha, cool.
Hee ha ha.
Pow.
Ha hee hee.
Forgot what that guy's name was on Black Clover.
Pow.
I don't know, anytime I hear a bunch of
trying to
laughing
remember.
back to back, I just think of fucking Mandark from Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah.
You know, that show, I didn't really fuck with it. I don't think.
It was odd.
Also, Courage the Cowardly Dog wasn't great either.
Take that back.
You take that back.
You know I can't see. I can't hear you without my glasses. Courage.
Bro, it was creepy, bro. That was a creepy ass show. I did not fuck
That was the point, though.
I don't deny that it wasn't creepy, but it was a good show. I enjoyed
Bro,
it.
I was too young, bro. Like, I don't know.
You know that's fair. I just remember Return the Slab scarring me for life.
I want a bonus action hex it.
How dare you?
I dare. I dare so
dare.
good.
There's an odd purplish aura around it now as well, represented because of your hex.
Yes. Bum, and then I shall Eldritch Blast it. I'm gonna assume that does not hit.
If you're assuming it, I'm gonna just tell you it doesn't.
Yeah, because it's like what you roll plus your modifier and your proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 total.
No.
Cool. So then I'll unleash Incarnation and attack with my little Wraith.
You're gonna try. But will you succeed?
14 to hit.
No. That fails.
All right. Cool.
Your shadow sort of strikes out, and you see as it just glances off of the rocky exterior of this boar.
Then yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
All right. That brings us to you, Chris Eldridge Thorn.
Okay, I'm gonna use my brain here, and I'm gonna assume being in a straight line is a bad idea.
Solid assumption.
I'm gonna move. Oh, I can't even get there.
Yeah, I'm gonna use fire damage. No.
Oh, and this. I'm gonna use a Moxie point to take dash as a bonus.
Bet.
He said dash as a bonus action, by the way.
I'm using a Moxie point to take a dash action because that's one of my abilities.
Hell yeah. You Naruto run up to this boar,
And then I'm gonna attack it once.
attempt to slap it.
I'm going to assume a 15 does not hit.
You would, in fact, assume correctly this time.
Oh, fuck.
As a 15
Okay.
also glances off of its rocky, almost seemingly metallic, but still rugged look.
Okay, and I'm just gonna tell my wolf to move up as well, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Aegis, what will you do, magic boy?
Bro, if this thing went before me, bro, I was about to shit my fucking pants. I can't lie.
It rolled a 4 on initiative. I didn't even look at its dex bonus.
Move over here. And I am going to use Chromatic Orb on it. I'm going to get Blaze to give me the help action. As he pecks my fucking eye. Wait, what? I mean, my head. First roll's a 2. Let's hope
That
it gets
misses.
better. 13 plus 6 to hit. That would be 19.
That hits, but not by much. What type of
And it will be lightning damage.
lightning damage? Already.
Chidor.
What does your chromatic orb look like as you fire it at them?
Almost like a lightning bird coming at him.
Ooh,
It's just
fuck yeah.
Blaze, but like lightning. And then let me roll the damage off. 1. Huh? I got a 1 then an 8 on the D8, so that's 9, and then a 6, so 15 damage actually.
That?
When the first roll is a fucking 1, you're like, oh, this is about to be shit. But then that,
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah,
take that.
15 overall. Start with a
Yeah.
1. Solid.
Yeah, and now that will be my turn.
Alrighty. That brings us to this massive boar's turn. You guys seem to have made the correct decision by ganging up on it to prevent it from moving, because you did notice that it looked like it was about to charge before you aggressed it.
Baldur's Gate.
So good job on that. Oh shit. Actually,
You
no.
said I'm gonna kill you anyways.
I mean, yes,
Hit.
but
Honestly.
roll a d4, see who it attacks, since no one has hit it besides the mage at distance. 2, it's gonna go for the ghost in front of it. It's not small, it.
At a safe distance, I might add. Safe distance.
I assume a 27 hits your ghost.
Oh, good God.
Oh, God.
18 points
Oh.
of damage.
You said 18?
17 points of damage to the incarnation in front of it.
Jesus.
To Moonin's incarnation?
Yes.
What did it hit with?
27.
Oh my god. So it just kind of like disappears. I'm just
For
gonna
context, it rolled a 19 on the die.
I'm gonna move it over there.
Bet. I was actually about to do the exact same thing, so that works. And it's going to make a second attack, that one being with its vicious horns that it has coming off, or the vicious tusks that it has coming off of it. And now it's going to make an attack with its cloven but still radiating flame hooves. Oh. Chris, does a 25 hit?
No, it's slightly grazed.
Oh, okay. So that slight graze deals 10 bludgeoning damage and 3 fire damage. As it connects straight with your solar plexus, you just feel the impact of this massive boar knock the air out of you.
How much damage did that do? I didn't hear you.
13.
13? Okay, cool. Bet. I just needed to know.
Alright, and that is the end of its turn. Brings us back to Sheldon.
Okay. Bonus action. Bring it back.
Bonus action, throw it back now, y'all.
Yeah.
I've never seen a fighter have this many options. Every time I play a fighter, it's just slice.
So I'll move there and drop to kind of be within flanking.
Yeah. Now you'll get flanking from being behind it for sure.
And we're gonna make some attacks with it, yo.
Hello, my fella.
Yeah. Oh, right, I have advantage. All right, because the first one definitely would not have hit with a 12.
We're doing flanking as +2.
Oh, is it +2? My
Yeah.
bad. So,
You're
so
good.
14 total then.
Unfortunately, that does not connect.
Yeah. Well, shit.
I feel bad. That's any consolation.
No, you don't. You got whomped so hard.
Got whumped so fucking hard last time.
You know you don't feel bad.
I feel a little bad.
You don't feel that bad.
I don't feel that bad.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I don't feel bad. It's not that bad. And is that the end of your turn, Sheldon?
Yeah, I guess. I'm not gonna unleash incarnation or anything else.
Alrighty.
Okay, so I'm gonna punch it once with my jawbreakers. Try to left hook it.
So weird statement.
A
First,
10
that misses.
definitely hits. I'm gonna burn a moxie point.
You make contact and you hurt your knuckle. I can open my jaw enough to fit 3 d6s in it.
Thank you for sharing that.
Sometimes you just gotta try and eat your dice, man. You just gotta see if you can.
I'm gonna burn a moxie point to get 2 more unarmed. So does a
There
24
you
hit?
go.
Absolutely.
5 damage, and then I'm gonna burn a charge to try to stun the fucker. So he's got to roll a con save.
You take 1 point of fire damage.
Of course.
You seem to make
That's-
connection.
yeah.
Some fire sort of jumps off of its body where you punch inward and burns your hand a little bit.
Roll me the con save.
You said con save? Sorry, I missed that. My bad. It fails.
So it's stunned.
It rolled, for context, a 7.
Do I have advantage on stun or no?
Yeah.
So
Let me
my
look at
next
the-
attack.
almost definitely. Let me just double check. Creature is incapacitated. It automatically fails strength and dex. Attacks have advantage. And it can't take actions or reactions. So yeah, attacks do have advantage.
Okay, 23 hits
Yep.
for 10 damage.
Ooh, it's a pretty solid hit. As you take another 1 point of fire damage.
Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Fireball?
As more of its magma seems to drip onto you as you connect with the rocky flesh of this creature.
Well, that is the end of my turn.
Aegis, what do you be do?
I am gonna approach it.
Gooby dooby doo.
And I am gonna use something that I took in my feet when I got shadow touched. And I am gonna use inflict wounds.
Interesting.
And I get a roll at advantage. Do 3d10 necrotic damage. Let's see. Okay, let's try that again. Nat 20.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ. Can I say that misses?
I mean, if his AC is
20,
21, I guess it does miss.
Oh my
well, I would
God.
still have a 26, but you know what? Let me just roll it on roll 20. That's a lot.
Just use a dice roller for the... Nah, don't you want to roll 6d10?
Yes, I can. I just gotta do a lot of math.
Give me the numbers as you say them, or as you roll them. 40 damage. Jesus.
Is it dead?
Right?
As you take this sort of... You look like Ganondorf charging up his normal B in Smash Bros. As you just see this chaotically just purple and black energy just coalesce into the form of this great fist in your hand as you charge your magic, and you lay into it and you gouge out a huge hole in the side of this creature, and
Hell
it
yeah.
screams and writhes in pain, and it looks at you, and it looks fucking angry. As you take 3 points of fire damage from hitting it.
Yeah, with my bonus action, also with shadow touched, wait, no, not shadow touched, as my race, I will just misty step away or phase step away 30 feet, so.
Is there any extra effect associated with the jump you're using?
Oh, I have a choice to touch another creature and they can do it if they want, but I'm just gonna take it myself.
Bet.
So that would be, if you're curious to read it, it is here. And then yeah,
Also,
that'll be my turn.
It can't look angry because it's stunned.
I was thinking that after I said it, but it's still stunned, which is why it couldn't attack him. But it looked very, very upset with the situation.
No, it's fine. I only took 40 damage.
Jesus.
Eldridge, I've been watching you box recently. I wanted to test it out myself.
Fair enough.
To do never, ever touch me. You hear Elias, that was really cool!
Yeah, and then 3 more boars showed up.
And then that brings us to the stunned boar, which brings us to Sheldon again.
Ooh.
Or try and hit him again.
With advantage this time, though, and +2. Can't possibly miss now.
Unless he gets a nat 1.
He has to get 2 nat 1s for it to be nat 1.
Oh, so it'd be 24 to hit.
Oh,
yeah.
Just because the +2 and all that. I didn't even roll the advantage. So let me roll that just to see if I get a crit.
Yeah, because we need more of those.
No. Just the 16 plus everything.
Bet.
All right. So I hit with that. We're hitting with just a little chain sword. So let me pull this up so I have the right damage. So 11 base damage, and then +2 for the necrotic from the hex.
You take 3 points of fire damage.
I don't want to.
Too bad.
And then it also needs to make a DC 13 con save.
Actually passed that one, believe it or not. Rolled at
Damn.
14.
Alright. Also, did I ever set what its text was?
Swing that chainsword into it and you glance off a good chunk of its hindquarters. You see a gash where more fire and magma pours out a little bit and you get splashed for a little bit.
And I will unleash Incarnation and try to hit with my little buddy.
Do it.
Do it.
21.
21 hits.
Oh, yeah. 9 base damage. And then, does the hex apply to it too?
See why not?
Okay.
Just because, like, the exact wording, I think, of, like, Echo Knight is, like, you get to make another attack from your position or their position.
Yeah.
So it's still you attacking technically. It's just magic bullshit attached.
Yeah, alright. So, 5 for the necrotic.
Bet. You're saying, you definitely see as this thing looks bad.
And then I will action surge.
Ooh.
And
The
attack
fighter
it again.
keeps on fighting.
22 to hit.
Yup.
Womp womp womp.
All I'm saying is, one of these days,
11 damage base. Plus 5 necrotic.
Jesus Christ. I'm just watching this HP pool just melt away.
And then unleash Incarnation.
Yup.
I'm gonna reroll for the advantage.
This motherfucker hits me with a crit, I'm gonna shit.
I don't think this hits. 19.
Hits.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. That's a lost dice. 1 second. Look out. Can't leave it on the floor, otherwise dogs try to get it.
Yum 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 yum.
Right?
It looks so tasty.
8 damage.
Man, that stun came in clutch.
True that. 8 damage base, and then an extra damage from the necrotic.
Dude, this thing looks pretty bad. I'd say it's on death's sidewalk. Curbside. It's about to drop off
Curbside.
an order. It's not quite at death's door, but it's curbside. And that brings us that blender of an attack of just a flurry of insane slices from this chain blade that you just recently got.
Do I take any more than the 3 fire damage?
Yeah.
Hey, at least we keep it honest.
4, absolutely. You took 5 more points of fire damage.
Okay.
And I will say that this fire won't destroy your incarnation, just because in those moments it's you attacking. Just so it's not overly like, haha, fuck your shit.
And also,
I mean,
you could
I
say
get it.
It like phases through.
Yeah.
Almost. That'd be kind of cool.
It won't always be the case, but I feel like in this case it makes sense.
Oh, I get it. I appreciate it.
So I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Alright, that brings us to you, Chrissy Boo.
I'm a punch.
Bubba Butch, I like it. Straightforward. Oh, did it also pass its DC check on those hits?
Oh, were all of them supposed to be?
Yep, every single one.
1 failure. No, that's a nat 1. 2 failure.
Hey.
3 is a pass. 3 failures. And it has really good con. I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 4.
It goes up to 3d4 die for bleed.
3d4, or did I say the die goes up and...
Oh, sorry, no. So it goes up to a d6.
Or d8, because you got 3.
No, you're right, d8. Sorry, I was misreading. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so
you're
it's
good.
a d8 now for the bleed.
Yep.
Huzzah.
No, what did you say, Chris? I'm sorry.
So it's dead.
No, it's still alive.
Okay, well, a 23 hit.
Oof.
Jesus.
Yeah, that'll
For
hit.
5 damage.
It is still up, but that hurts.
I'm going to use my bonus action to command my wolf to attack.
You take 4 points of fire damage when your punch connects.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, is it a D4 each time? You just roll terrible?
It's a D6, and I've rolled like dog
Oh.
shit.
You haven't got a 5 or a 6.
That's why I... uh-huh.
Oh, that's a net 20.
Yeah, because he is still stunned.
Yep.
So I take 4 damage.
Yeah, you took 4 damage, and then your wolf got another fucking crit as it goes for the jugular of where this monstrosity would presumably have vital veins and arteries. As it takes 1 point of fire damage. I'm not going to use the D6 from the set you bought me anymore. That's all I'm saying.
Cool set, though. Cool
Wait,
set.
is it still
Great
alive?
set.
You
Yeah,
haven't
it's
done
still
damage yet. Have you?
14 plus 5.
Jesus Christ!
I think it's hurt.
Is it dead?
Close.
Keep
Oh,
going.
yeah.
Then
Keep going.
I'm gonna use my reaction to regenerate health and give my moxie points back, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Bet. It's got fucking... It's on goddamn Death's goddamn porch. It's swinging
Okay.
into the porch swing right now.
Bro, I almost want to swing out with my quarterstaff because I've never done that before.
Lamau. Taco, it's your turn.
Shillelagh.
Do I have any other cantrip I could use? Chill touch. I don't want to burn a spell slot here, but we're gonna bleed. Oh wait, stunned. I don't need his help action. Yeah, I'll just use chill touch.
No, it's not stunned.
It's not.
At the end of my turn, it stopped being stunned.
Yeah, it's no longer stunned.
Oh yeah, Blaze will give me the help action. This is.
Mm-hmm.
The first one's a 17. The second one is a 22.
The 17 matches its AC, so that one even would have hit.
Let me just make sure it's what 1d8. Yeah, 1d8. Okay. 1 damage.
1 damage, bet. Believe it or not, it's still alive.
1 damage. You know what?
It doesn't even deal fire damage to you. That's how pathetic that was.
Yeah, the ice around my hand kind of prevented the fucking fire damage, basically.
Even though Chill Touch is like necrotic and is like a ghost hand, but I get you.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh.
Also a ranged attack, and you went to melee, but that's also okay.
Huh.
Andrew wants to get executed.
Yeah, in my turn. I still have mirror image, so I mean, but it probably will attack me or Sheldon, one or the other.
You see, as this thing feeling cornered is very not okay with that. After being completely whomped on and wailed on for a very long period of time, it is going to attempt, emphasis on attempt, to get around you, Chris. So Aegis, Moonin, and the doggo get to make opportunity attacks.
Does the 19 hit?
You don't get to, unless that's your wolf.
That was my wolf.
If that's your wolf, that does it.
Do I still get the +2 from flanking when it's trying to move away?
I'm going to say yes.
Hey, Malloy, roll me a DC 11 strength.
24.
That hits, and I passed.
Okay.
Do I use a cantrip in the reaction?
No.
Or do I?
You don't have that feat.
Okay. That's all I need to know. I was about to say, I don't know how this works. But I have a +2 to quarterstaff because quarterstaff's based on strength, so I can literally only add proficiency, so...
9 base damage, 3 from the necrotic.
I crit? Crit?
I wish you guys could see me stare into the non-existent camera.
I crit. It's literally just 2d6 though. I mean, I add nothing to this. I don't have any proficiency.
I'll deal the damage.
So 3,
How the fuck
4,
did you get
7
crits?
7 damage.
Hell yeah. God damn. You guys are gonna hate me, and I mean this.
Do we take fire damage back?
Oh yeah. You took 1 fire damage for your punch. The wolf took 1 fire damage. 3 for Moonin, and 5 for Taco.
Eesh. That's not good.
I shit you not, it has 1 health remaining.
Oh, chill shot should have done 2.
Hey, I got behind me. Do I get an opportunity attack?
It's probably about to blast us.
You see as it inhales a great heavy breath, and you see as the miasma that kind of surrounds it goes into its wide snout, and it exhales this immolating mixture of an Icarus blood-like substance and just fire. The blood acting like an accelerant almost, as I need all of you guys to make dex saves.
Fuck.
I rolled a nat 20 again right before you said that, just rolling my dice, so it doesn't count, but I just wanted to say that.
Bet.
And I realized I can't use absorb elements because I just used my reaction to hit them. Dexterity saving throw, I get a 15.
Alrighty.
I assume a spell save DC isn't that fucking.
What's everyone else get?
I got a 19. My shadow got, or my echo got an 8.
The 8 failed.
I got a 17 and my wolf got a 10.
And the wolf failed. Everyone else passed because the DC you needed to hit was 15 for this.
So she disappears.
So
Hey, yo, his spell save DC higher than mine.
Well, it's technically not a spell; it's more like an effect.
That's true.
This gout of flame and blood comes out of it. It deals to you guys. Sorry, that was very satisfying to roll 66.
Ooh, yeah, I could be down here, boys.
Except for the fact that I rolled god awful. 17 damage is the maximum. So halved 17 brings you down to 8.
Wait, is that even if we passed?
8 if you passed.
Okay.
Oh. Yeesh, okay. That sounds good.
That hurts.
Well, I
still.
lost my temporary and my wolf's down to 2 health.
And
blazes. On
Blaze
my
is
shoulder
behind
resting. Yeah, behind me. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Blaze is in your pocket.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll on concentration for that hit?
Actually, you would have had to roll concentration every time you took damage. I forgot about that.
I did too.
So go ahead and roll it real quick.
Okay.
Not that it'll matter much with its 1 HP remaining.
I broke concentration. It's gone.
The purple magic's gone. It looks so much healthier now. It is your turn, Shell.
Alright, cool. And I'm gonna hit it. 23.
Yes, you will.
Ka-chow.
Half of my dice rolls were 1s on that damage. I want you guys to know that.
So you told me that it had 5. It had 1 HP. I rolled 5 for the base damage, and I can keep going, but I'm not going to.
Mirror image wouldn't work for an attack like that, right?
No, it works for like ranged attacks and melee attacks, just not for dex saves.
I was just making sure.
But it also doesn't get damaged by dex saves, is the cool thing.
Yeah.
With that final strike, you basically impale your sword. You impale it with your sword by going in underneath one of the tusks as it attempted to strike you after billowing out its gout of fire and blood. And you just go straight up through the bottom jaw and right out the top of the head as it completely goes limp and falls to the side, unmoving.
Hey.
The fire quenched on its back. You, however, still have the fire going on behind it to worry about as it's starting to spread.
Oh, right. I forgot that was part of the other thing. Do you guys have a way of putting out fires?
Let me.
I'm not going to do that.
What can chromatic? I don't think you can do anything. It's only like a 4-inch diameter. Yeah, it's nothing.
Sorry, I left all my water bottles in Baldur's Gate.
Ice knife. Ice knife might be. Can I use ice knife to maybe put it out?
Try and use that to basically ice different sections, because that does like what, a 5 feet during the point. So it's like a 5-foot radius circle. So that's 10 foot per
10
like
foot
shot.
diameter. Yeah.
Can I put dirt on it?
Yeah. You can attempt to like try and drown out some of the flames with dirt and whatnot.
Yeah, I'll use one spell slot to ice knife it to stop it from
Yeah,
spreading.
you collect a bunch of the dirt, Moon and air drops it over top of the flames to try and get it in better spots.
Yeah.
And you see a couple of the raccoons also help you dig up the dirt to try and prevent the flames from spreading. They make like a small trench around it to make sure it doesn't go any further. Unfortunately, like a couple of trees are lost because of it, but it seems to have been secluded to a very small section, luckily, as you guys basically immobilized that boar immediately. I also want to establish that was a CR7 creature,
Whew.
which is technically beyond deadly for you guys' level, so good fucking job, for
Hey.
one.
Hey.
So we gained a level, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I
Fuck
also
yeah.
just keep prestidigitating as I'm dumping earth
Yeah.
and whatnot on it.
You guys eventually put it out, and you see as Elias comes over, still in his raccoon form. You guys did great. Honestly, that was really impressive. I also have some more good news to try and get rid of some of this orc invasion. As you see that there's about a group of 10 orcs behind him. Not even in like any sort of like prison or like ropes or anything. These men are gonna help us, believe it or not. You see as one of them steps forward. We've had such a hard time recently. We're not doing what we want to do. They've captured so many of us, and they're forcing us to commit horrible atrocities in their name, and I can't stand for this. I'm Crag Tusk. Unfortunately, I am the son of the chief of the Crackdax clan, and I stood up to my father. Because of what I believe in, they are not doing what is right. I want to help you stop him.
I will be very. That's good. We want to stop whatever they're doing. It's clearly.
Are they the ones that made the flaming boar?
A mysterious man stopped by about a week ago. Dropped off that and a couple other horrid creatures.
Did he have a shiny face?
That's what it was. Yeah. Do you know him? Do you know him?
Hey, guess it's your boy.
Huh? Wait, what?
It's your boy, the shiny face man.
It's your boy.
Shiny faced. Who the fuck is that?
The wizard who kidnapped your father and tried to sacrifice him.
I don't think that's my boy. I wanna. Where? Well, I don't think that's my boy. I don't like that guy. I think Eldridge can agree with me. I don't think.
100%.
And he is where currently?
I don't know where he's at. He dropped off this horrific monstrosity along with a couple other things to my leader. They have some sort of agreement together. That bastard. Our chief Crag my father, he made some deal with this man, and since then, in past year since he made that deal, he's only been getting worse and worse, and stranger and more. Only word I can put for it is evil. He's getting more and more evil. And many of us don't like that, and he has basically put us all to be slaves. Luckily, Elias here saved us from our captors who forced us to bring this boar here. He saw that we did not want to harm them or these precious animals, despite being given the order to do so.
I think we may have to take your father out. Are you willing to do so?
Willing to do so? God, I've been hoping and wanting to do so since he imprisoned us.
Y'all were imprisoned by your own father?
Yes, I was. All of us were imprisoned by him when we tried to stand up to him. We thought that attacking the seer and trying to kidnap her from her people and then the slaughter that ensued was just wrong. Along with the other clans of orcs that he attempted to coerce into becoming part of our clan, he just conquered them. He didn't negotiate, speak of trade. He just took.
Well, I think we could definitely use your help, and I think how far away is the encampment that he is at? Because I think he should be our first target.
From out here, the considering you've visited at least the main, like where the seer came from,
Mm-hmm.
that's about a day away.
Okay, and that's where he's at.
That's where he sent us from. I don't think he planned on moving just yet. As much as he had
Okay.
us build there, I assume he's planning to stick there for a while.
About how many orcs do you think are in that encampment? Would it be hard to get to him directly? Because if we can, I'd like to avoid a huge fight any way possible.
Probably about 200 or so.
Oh God!
I think we've got this.
I know a secret passage.
We'll definitely get to level 15.
He looks at you. That's the lucky thing. There's a lot of people who agree with me.
Oh, so you think there'll be allies in there?
Yes. We just have to get
Um,
to the slave area, free them, start a rebellion and uprising, and I think we could have the distraction to take him out. Take out all of the evil he's doing there. But we
Okay.
will need to be discreet. You see, as one of the raccoons basically jumps up on him and gives him some war paint as well. I like this one. Picks him up.
Give him a name. What's his name, actually? I'm sure he has a name.
Who? The raccoon?
Yeah,
Yes.
they all have names.
We're gonna call him Lines.
Okay.
I like it. His name is Lines.
Sounds great.
That one's
All right.
Lines the painter, says Elias.
Okay. So, how do we be discreet? I
Or-
mean, I can go invisible.
And a lot of things don't look up, so I can always go by the sky.
Yeah, and I can go with the ground with being invisible. So, we have the bracer, so we can communicate. You can help me, Moonin. You can just tell me where to go. And then that's how we can sneak in there and get there.
But yeah, sure, I can be your eye in the sky.
This is a great idea. And you know what, Eldridge? I can also make you invisible.
Sounds like
How
fun.
how also?
I just cast invisibility at 2nd level.
It is 2nd level.
Oh, shit. Well, we leveled up. Oh wait, no, I still wouldn't have 3rd levels, would I?
Yeah, we
But yeah,
should try and rest beforehand if possible.
Yeah, definitely need a rest.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I got a little.
Your wolf limping around, currently literally licking its
Honestly.
wounds. You see, as Elias is actually tending to the wolf's wounds with like a salve or whatnot. Yes, doing this while in the raccoon form, he has mixed some like berries and plants around. You see, as he kind of mentioned before, this is what he normally looks like and how he normally acts.
The wolf just playing with all the raccoons after getting healed.
Yeah, it is just being swarmed by them crawling around him like a jungle gym. Him just looking derpy and happy about it.
But yeah,
So long rest.
definitely resting up before we go there.
I mean, I'd be down with a long rest. A short rest, I could work with, but a long rest would be nice because then we could level.
Yeah, I think we need a long rest.
I'll be honest with you. We could find you a very nice spot near the woods, so you can start off early tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
And I'm
you
sure
think you could?
Isn't technically a short rest 4 hours?
it
It's
can
just
be
one.
its time frame is like minimum of 1 hour.
Got you. Okay.
Do you think you could teleport us? Oh, this is probably the edge, isn't it?
Yeah, this is pretty close to the outskirts of the woods. Like this is where it starts to dwindle off a little
Yeah.
bit to be less thick.
Yeah, because he can't leave the woods.
Yeah, I
Okay.
cannot leave, but I can entrust you with one of my most righteous generals. He picks up Bowl, the very round raccoon.
The stretchy one.
Yeah, He'll be able to help. He can get in and out of anywhere for recon.
I would trust him with my life.
He attempts to salute with his tiny, tiny hands.
I bow solo to him because I still think he's the commander.
See, as he just kind of like makes a
Salute
little
him,
raccoon
too.
chirp, and then just
Yeah, I salute him also.
somehow pulls out a snack from you don't even know where. Just starts eating.
You know, I've seen a goblin that can bite diamonds.
Honestly.
So, honestly, there's nothing else in this world that will catch me off guard.
I wouldn't be so sure of that, says Elias.
That I
It's not ominous.
he bit a diamond. What's crazier than that?
I mean, yeah, that is pretty weird.
He's
But,
literally
I
a
mean,
goblin child. He bit a diamond.
generally,
So
they have to practice for years to do that. But a child?
it was a
That's
child
impressive.
that we rescued from the orcs when they raided. But
You guys would be good company. And, you. Elias looks at the orcs and whatnot. Y'all are all welcome to be here. And, if you need safe resting for the night, trust me, we will watch over you. These woods, aside from the few skirmishes recently, have remained untouched for a long time for very good reason. I'm good at what I do. And so are they. And looking at all the raccoons, they're good at
they really
traps.
are.
They're good at biting. You see as the orcs just kind of look back at him, like a little nervous at first, but also like embracing him and being like, okay, yeah, sounds good. Wonder what kind of breakfast they have.
Usually berries.
I love berries.
Well, then you're gonna love breakfast.
And you see as one of the bear named Barry comes up to him when he says that. Why is he here? Think
Wait,
does he
Barry
want to
can
eat me?
talk? Oh, that's the orc.
It's one of the orcs.
Yeah. That's Barry. He's fine. He's cool.
Oh.
It's a
Well,
raccoon
good
bear.
Barry. And he just taps him on the head a little bit and gives him some scritches behind the ears. The giant raccoon bear just turns into effectively a cat dog for a moment and just starts just rolling over, being like, pet me. But yeah, you guys can set up for the night if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna set up for the night.
Set up for the night.
Bet you guys set up a small little guess you wouldn't need a fire necessarily, especially after having to just put one out. You guys do set up a nice little camp though, nonetheless, staying fairly close to the orcs and a bunch of the raccoons. Bull ends up curling up next to one of you guys and effectively is like, use me as a pillow. He always tries to get like underneath your head.
Commander, I couldn't possibly do this.
Elias looks at you. He likes to stay warm. All the heat comes out the head, right? I guess that's what people say.
But yeah, I guess I will trance for 4 hours. So
Bet.
I be forgetting I can trance, honestly, because I was about to say long rest.
Yeah, you transfer your long rest. Everyone else curls up to do their normal bedtime rituals and whatnot, and end your guys' rest. Once again, Moonin, you hear a familiar voice. So, Moonin, come to talk to you again. This time. How are you? What are you up to? Gonna respond to me this time, maybe? Just so you know, I'm gonna keep going back until eventually we have a nice discussion or you go a little crazy. One of the two.
Well, I've already done the latter, so I suppose it wouldn't be too much trouble to just humor you. I mean, we kicked your ass the last time you sent shit at us, so
Hey, impressed me a little bit. Really, you're a lot tougher than I ever thought you would be. Should have finished you off when I initially had the chance in those caves. But hey, hindsight's 2020. And I need glasses to see. So, doesn't always work out, does it? But anyway, I would like to know, how do I get to the Shadow Fell? I have business there and I can't seem to reach it. Just
And-
need to know where
And
your home is.
you expect me to know this?
Well, it is where you come from, is it not?
No, I'm from the material plane.
Yet you have so much of the shadow realm within you, deeply connected to it. So I know you can tell me where is it that I'm looking for. And he projects an image into your mind, alongside, because like this is just a disembodied voice in your trance.
Right.
But an image comes forth of a floating island within a ocean of darkness.
So while this is happening, I'm gonna like pull out my sketch stuff and just kind of flow through what I'm seeing and just kind of quickly super sketch it out.
Give me a sleight of hand to try and get a nice sketch down real quick in the midst of this.
17.
Oh yeah, you get a nice solid, like, not a 1-to-1, but a pretty good rendition of it. Some of the details are a bit foggy given the ocean of darkness around it that seems to fade and go depending on the moment. But you do get a good chunk of it down, enough that you'd be able to recognize it.
You said it's a sketch of like an island or something.
Yeah, you get a sketch of a floating island, basically looking like a small mountain that's been flipped upside down.
Oh. Oh,
You
shit.
see on top of it, there are a few buildings and a small like keep, and you see like different figures and creatures around in this area. However, they look small as ants from how far away you are, so you can't get any detail on them. But you do see this massive floating island, or not massive, but a pretty sizable floating island.
Gotcha. But do I know this place from my backstory or from any sort of
Roll me,
events that I know?
roll me a history with advantage.
Bruh, bruh, bruh. What's history? Hold on. 17 total.
17 total.
Yep.
You recognize this. You're not sure why, but you have seen this. No, you haven't just seen this place. You've been to this place. And for a moment, you recall a time with your sister when you were younger. A very deep and dark place from your past. You remember seeing a vision of this place. It's where you thought you were when they were experimenting and you lost visuals for a while.
I immediately try to shut him out of my head.
Roll me a wisdom save.
4. 4.
He's still there. You've tried to get rid of me once. Not gonna happen again. Told you, you will pay for taking my anchors away from me. I need to get to these other places. So I'm gonna get there one way or another. So if you don't tell me willingly, guess I'll just have to come and find you, won't I? Just crush you in between my right hand and my left fist. Till I get the answers that I want.
That's awful weird for a wizard.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Not if he uses Mage Hand. It's perfectly normal.
Oh, fair, fair. Am I able to like move during all this? Just because like I usually
Can a little bit since you got your sketchbook and whatnot.
okay. I attempt to bite my own tongue to snap myself out of this shit.
Roll the wisdom save with advantage now.
Oh no, it's gone forever. I wish I could go with that one. That was a good roll.
And it is advantage.
Hey, I might still go with it because I rolled it and it was the same number, 19.
Oh yeah. All right. That's
Hey.
enough that you hear his voice starts to fade as you taste the copper taste of blood in your mouth. I'm not done with you yet, is what you hear him say as his voice completely fades from your mind. You have this feeling of clarity. As you have bitten your tongue, you feel that he is, without a doubt, not in your conscious at the moment anymore.
I take a couple seconds to just kind of deep breath and get my bearings around me again and look around and see what everyone else is doing and if anyone else is awake or anything.
I assume I'll probably waking up relatively soon.
We'll be getting up soon, but this was a little bit before the trance would end. At the moment, Elias would still be, around and looking. Is there something troubling you, Moonin?
Um, uh, uh, uh no, just a bad dream.
Dream often. Are you young?
By what standards?
How many, then you see as they start to think, how many years are you? How many years old are you?
Oh, I would be considered still a child by elven years at least. I'm right around 30.
Well, until you hit your 100th name day, your 100th cycle, you'll probably see some visions here and there. It's normal. It's to help teach us in a way. As for what some of them mean, no one knows. But eh, is there anything I could try and help you with?
Um, do you know of any sort of magics that or any sort of charms that would help me keep stray thoughts or stray people from my head?
Great people, like sort of like scrying or something like that.
I'm not sure what it is. I just know I've been having conversations with things that are not my own thoughts lately.
I know whenever I feel bad, I just hug onto Bowl and he makes me feel a little bit better. But that's just a temporary solution. Let me see what I can find. Try to get some rest in the meantime. I'll have something for you before you leave.
Um, but I appreciate that.
I should be able to help. I just have to research a little. Make sure I can part with what I have, if that makes sense.
I would get up and kind of just go for a small walk while I wait for everyone else to start getting awake.
Understood. You see, as one of the raccoons just kind of sticks with you, trotting along, seeing what you're getting up to. Not in a spying way, but in a comforting manner.
Yeah, and after a bit from getting away from the camp, the my echo would appear and kind of just walk with me, and we would kind of be interacting as if we're having our own conversations and shit.
Yeah, you see as the raccoon sees the shadow, and then also tries to walk behind that your sister as well, and just play with them just as much as they would play with you, or just as much as they would attempt to play with you. Would you make it back to camp before they woke up, or do you think they would wake up, or would Agus wake up not seeing you?
Probably wake up before I make it back.
All right. Agus, you open your eyes once again. New morning. Your trance over. Pretty lackluster this time around. Nothing too crazy. It's a little bit of just seeing life from a different perspective of someone stuck in classes all day, learning about the different courts of different like kingdoms and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then wake up and you see that your companion Moonin is not there at the moment.
Do I
However,
see
Elias,
anybody else? Okay.
yeah, you still see everyone else. In fact, Elias looks down. No need to worry. They've just gone for a while.
Oh. Well, okay. I'll let Moonin be then.
Did you rest well?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I do sometimes, of course, see like things of someone else's past. Not exactly sure who. Like I've seen,
The young elves. Interesting.
yeah, I've seen war. I've seen just a little bit of a sign that I couldn't really make it out, but I think I saw like woods and stuff like that. A lot of different things. It seems to get clear and then it just becomes very unclear.
I was telling your friend, those visions in your trances, they can be tricksy at times, but supposed to teach you something in some way. What that is exactly, I don't know. But y'all
Hmm.
seem to have a good heart and a good head on your shoulders, so I think you'll be all right. Although it seems you have great bit of struggle in your future by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it's what it's seeming like, but with great struggle comes great adventure. And honestly, I want to go on great adventures, so it's okay.
And I guess it's the best person to have it happen to. A couple more hours pass, and then you wake up as well, Aldridge.
It's been a while since I've had a nice sleep.
Oh, are you serious? You slept well. Yeah, I guess you don't have a pound of water or like a gallon of water. Not a pound of water of sweat on you. So yeah, it makes sense. How did it feel?
Refreshing.
That's good.
Where's
Good to hear.
Moonin?
Oh shit.
Would you have
You
been
think you're
back
back?
before?
Yeah, I'd be.
no,
Oh,
I'd
you'd be
be-
back.
okay.
Okay, cool. Just
I'd be getting back about this time. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, Moon is not back. Shit, I'd have done something after
They're
like
dead.
4 hours. After 4 hours, yeah, I'll be like, oh shit. But yeah.
I see as the orcs get up and stretch as well. Crack their bones, all that good shit. He looks at any chance you guys have got any extra weapons, right? Are we going full stealth mode? He sort of like when he says that he squats down a little bit. Skyrim squat for stealth.
I honestly don't have any extra weapons on me.
Here, and I hand a scimitar over to one of them and 2 daggers.
Delightful.
yeah, I hand one of them a 45.
Oh shit!
Jesus. I hand him a fucking
You
deagle.
see one of them? My favorite.
I
It was like freedom.
mean, I got some wooden stakes.
We're going vampire hunting, boys.
I do have a flask of holy water.
Elias looks at you guys. Well, I've prepared a little bit of snacks for you guys over the night if you want to bring any with you. And he basically hands everyone like effectively one ration, but it's a mixture of like berries and small fruits and occasional insect or two. Good protein.
Oh shit! I'm gonna do my portent roll.
You could say that was important.
Okay, I got a roll. Carry on.
And you see, as he hands you all of those. Well, be off with you and good luck. If you need anything, feel free to come back.
If any of them can use a quarterstaff, I have one of those too.
You see one of them who looks like they might have more of a spell casting background. Looks at that and goes, "I would greatly like that.
I hand it to him.
Thank you."
I have chainmail if anybody needs any of that as well.
You see is the main one, the son of the chief, who I have somehow already forgotten the name of, despite naming him in conversation earlier. Asks for the chain mail. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay, then I give him that.
That'll be quite nice.
And we actually thought of a plan. Moonin can take to the sky, and I can go in there invisible. So that's how we may stealth in and get to the thing, into the I guess slaver ground or like whatever.
Yeah, the slave warrens.
Slave wards, yeah.
Basically, where the housing area for where they keep their forced workers.
Yeah.
Wait, so how many orcs are with us?
There 10 of them are with you.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we can really stealth in with all of them.
What do you mean? Lines gave them all the war paint already. They're stealthy as hell.
Okay.
So are we?
What does the war paint do?
It makes them stealthy. Look at them.
Yeah, see,
Cool.
the problem is I'm looking at them and I see them.
Oh, it is-
All the orcs look at each other when you say that in just disbelief of like, oh shit.
Oh, boys, we're going to Nime.
Oh god.
So are we just going with the plan we came up with last night then? As I'll let you guys know
Yeah.
through the bracers.
Yeah, we can communicate through the bracers. If it
Wonderful.
goes bad, we'll alert y'all.
Also just I figured I should bring it up. So the Silver Mask Man has been talking to me in my dreams.
Drop that bombshell.
What does he want?
Well, the first time it was just to threaten us, and I kind of ignored it. And then he said he would, come after us, and we killed his things that he sent after us. It was really easy. We fucked him up. And then last night he wanted to know how to get to a place that I'm not really sure where it is, but I feel like I've seen it before. And now he's threatening to come after us if I don't tell him. But I don't know what to tell him because I don't know where it is. So I just felt like it'd be useful for you guys to know this.
You
You're
should have
welcome.
told us about it the first time, but thank you for telling us about it now.
In my defense, I didn't
This could
think it was necessary at that point in time.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that could complicate things. So, oh, jeez. So we need to actually be way, way, way more precautious now.
Well, I just think it'd be nice to, keep in mind that he might be trying to do some fucky wucky shit.
Yeah, that fucky wucky shit could be our lives.
I mean, last time he tried, we demolished his people he sent for. So, like, I think we've got this. You gotta have
But
faith.
do you remember when we fought him?
We kicked his ass. Yes, I do.
Uh,
Saved your dad.
I
It
don't
was
remember
easy.
this.
I
I remember whiffing 6 times.
look. We had some struggle, but like every good
we've gotten
fight has a
stronger
little bit of
though.
struggle.
We've gotten stronger now, but I think we should still just be on the safe side when it comes to that one.
Well, just I just figured you should be aware, and
Yeah,
we'll keep an eye out. And yeah,
yeah. Keep us updated if that happens again. And we need to figure out something we can do to where he can't come in your dreams and find you.
no, yeah, I thought about that myself, and we'll figure that out and cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah,
Um,
we'll definitely figure it out. 'Cause that's bad.
We'll even figure out actually a little bit right now. You see as Elias comes up to you, still in his raccoon form. Here are a few things. This one's called our Midnight Berries. They are wonderful, slightly magically charged berries that we have here in the Ebon Woods. If you mix them together with just a tad bit of nightshade, and I mean a very, very small amount, you're not trying to kill yourself, should protect your mind during your trances.
um, so what if he was coming into my mind when I'm not trancing?
What do you mean?
Well, like just say I'm walking around or painting or something, and then he just starts speaking into my mind. Then
Well, then you'll need to figure out something else. I don't know.
I mean, I still take the berries.
Yeah.
I'll just knock you out, and then we'll give you the berries.
Wait, if you knock him out, he's.
I mean, last night I bit my tongue and it released me from his like communication like link. So I could do that again, I suppose, and just hope it works. But I should figure out something aside
Yeah.
from that.
Yeah.
Every time we see Moon, and he's got his tongue bit.
Or
She's
blood.
got yeah, blood.
That's as long as he can't affect your actions, him talking hopefully won't be too bad for you. This will keep much of it out. It's a lot of a basis to like an anti-magic, sort of anti-scry potion. I don't have all the ingredients I would need for that, but it's
Well, we will give it a try, and I thank you for the effort.
and I thank you for once again saving our forest and its inhabitants. So thank you again.
Well, I guess we'll head on our way, and we'll keep in touch. And I open my wings, and both me and my echo take to the skies, and start heading in the direction of the camp.
Free my featherkin, as you see them and the other raccoon, or yeah, them and the other raccoons wave at you as you guys disembark to see what happens when you guys meet back up with these demonic orcs of the Cracked Axe clan next time
On Dragon Ball GT.
No.
Grand Tour.
The best Dragon Ball.
It's in the
Thank y'all
game.
for listening.
It's not the best game, but thank you for listening.
Happy Independence Day.
What? It's fucking September. Thank you for listening to another outing of our party. If you enjoyed and want to support us, like and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, all at Imaginary Paradise. One word. Except for Twitter, which for whatever reason is only Imaginary Pair. And if you really, really love us, you can come donate to us on Patreon. We have some fun exclusives for you, and that can help us keep this thing going and improving. Thanks again for listening, everyone, and keep your imagination strong and your dice roll stronger. Stay chaotic.